Hey, what's up? And thanks for listening. I have multiple handles on YouTube, but this is Mr. Words Inferno on Patreon, Fansly, X, Instagram, Snapchat. And on Cash App, as always, Farmers Market Spices, if you'd like to donate and help motivate me to do this more often. The following is a made-up pretend story about pheromones and the study of pheromones, and a very, amateur take on different smells that arouse different feelings from different people. Have you ever noticed, like, the wind outside might smell a certain way and make you think of something a long time ago? Or maybe like a perfume or a certain fruit will take you back down memory lane, reminding you of your past or certain memories that you really enjoyed or that you really liked. It can take you back to the moment, at least the feeling that you might have had, in my experience anyway. I just want to say some things are really, some smells that can really make you happy, and some smells might possibly make you sad. And then there's also certain chemicals that give off different reactions from people, like new car smell has lots of things in it, including mink oil. And maybe that's what might trigger people to think of new car smells like that. But there's all kinds of different smells out there. Clothing smells a certain way, certain restaurants, certain types of food, and I enjoy different smells. And there's also something to be said of pheromones that the human body produces, but that some people even get, in different colognes and fragrances. And the pheromones supposedly bring about a physical reaction to people that smell them. Some people might have an increased heart rate. Some people's, blood veins might dilate slightly. It elicits a chemical response from people that smell certain pheromones. And, I think pheromones can smell really good. Some pheromones really will take you back to like a time that you remember that you really loved and that you really enjoyed. And, it's okay to experience those feelings, those moments from the past. I mean, sure, people like to envision things in their mind, but smells and certain pheromones can actually elicit a response from you just by smelling them. And it can be really nice sometimes. Some pheromones are really, really good. And they're really healthy to smell. And they can be good for your body. It's almost like accepting fruit. That special bouquet of scent. When you smell things that elicit a certain response from you. And a certain reaction from your body. But it's okay. Like, that's a pretty normal response because that's what pheromones are for. It dates back to ancient humans and, helping them interact in social situations and knowing when people were, it's how procreation came to have a certain cycle, so to speak. Like pheromones that come out of the body when someone's working hard or when someone's excited or even when someone's scared. There are all kinds of different pheromones. And there's some really nice ones too. But all the pheromones do one thing or another to the chemistry of your body when you smell them. And they are a catalyst to a response from your body and your own pheromones. So if you find something that smells nice, it's okay to smell it. It's okay to put it up to your nose. I will say if you put it too close to your nose, though, you may not smell it very good. You need just a little bit of air between your nostrils and the pheromones so that the air can pull the pheromones into your nostril when you snort it in and smell it. Like it's a drug almost. I mean, it can be a really pleasurable experience if you like that smell. Some people really like pheromones, and some people really like the smell of fresh cut grass or the smell of a baseball park or a volleyball court. Sometimes the smell of cleaner, of like a clean college room. Or there's all kinds of smells that people might like. You just have to find something that you enjoy. And maybe smelling it will help you calm down or will help you through the day for one reason or the other, you know? So I recommend finding a smell that you like, even if it's not pheromones. Even if it's just like pineapples or a banana. Or maybe a old baseball glove. Leather baseball gloves have a really unique smell and always take me back to when I was a little kid playing baseball. It takes me back to then, you know, because that's when I played baseball the most and kind of stopped, I guess. But, and some people really like the smell of certain foods. Sometimes certain foods will take you back to when you remember that moment you had that meal or the experience that you had, you know, when you ate that meal. Even just the smell of it can help you remember those moments you might have otherwise just shelved away. Not erased, but there's something about smells that brings a certain strength to your memory, at least in my experience. But to be fair, I don't have the greatest memory. So when I smell it, it helps me remember it a little bit better. It helps me remember that moment that I'm trying to capture or enjoy or savor. But I hope you find a smell that you like and try it out and see what it's like to smell it for a while. Maybe a lemon peel. You do have to be careful not to be smelling anything engineered or made or manufactured. Only natural things can be smelled like this. Or perfume or cologne from a distance. You know, but only fruit, natural things, sandalwood, leaves, clothing that has pheromones on it. Whatever you want to smell. And just try it out and see what it's like to smell things like that. And to enjoy that moment and go back in time almost. Remembering, you know, where you were when you had that happen to you. And I hope everyone subscribes to my channel and looks up the rest of my different links on my sites that are mostly free. And maybe you can send me some pheromones sometime. You know, maybe you send me something that has pheromones on it. And I get to enjoy it. And I get to smell it. You know, right up against my nose. I just want to smell it a little bit. And you send me, you know, pheromone stuff. Or whatever you find that you might help her learn from this audio. But I hope everyone enjoys it and subscribes to me. My name is Mr. Words Inferno. And they banned me from the big PH site. But whatever, screw them. I have other sites and other things I post on. But I hope you learned a lot about pheromones today. And I hope you tell your friends. And even share me. Share my link. Tell people if they were looking for, you know, just informative, random little nuances and chats or audios. Check out my YouTube and then Mr. Words Inferno on most of your favorite sites. Just not the hub anymore. When they won't even tell you why, you know you're doing something good. But thanks for checking out my YouTube. And maybe you send me some pheromones someday. You know, you're welcome to. Send me pheromones if you want. And then I can get to enjoy them. And I can enjoy your scents and your pheromones. And then, you know, you could check out my links or something. Or message me on Snapchat. I do have Snapchat. You can add me on Snapchat if you want. Mr. Words Inferno.